I love it.
I love it.
Looks like pudding.
I think it's pretty.
I don't love that it's orangey.
But I like it, it's warm.
I think it really is what people are craving right now. Something that is feeling warm and lived in, but not too loud.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's very rich.
It doesn't seem like as rich as it should be, maybe.
I'm pretty pro nice, like warm brown tones, and this also has a little bit of purple.
But I like that it's a neutral. It's really similar to some of our decor colors. It's like poised taupe. Has a little bit more purple in it.
I think I'm a fan, and just the name, Mocha Mousse. I mean, how can you not like that?
I don't know. I don't hate it.
I like the color. It has to be in the right spot.
I think it would be easy to incorporate this into a tile because you see a lot of natural stone having this undertone anyway. I think it's a natural place to use it. I do think it would be challenging on a wood surface because it is so close to a wood tone. I don't think I'd mix this with any wood tones. This would like substitute like a wood grain, in my opinion. I think I would put it though more with like cooler tones, so maybe even like combining it with like a lighter gray or like a fun blue or something.
I think it would look great in like stone or as a color for certain, like an office or something.
I think it'd be fun in like an office or even like just like the interior of wall cabinets. If you were doing like all white or all blue, or just kind of like a pop of neutral.
Some like built-ins I think would be nice, in like a living room.
Maybe a accent wall or something.
Or like a mudroom, I think would be pretty cool.
Matte. I would not do high gloss. I would love this in a high gloss.
I think matte.
I like matte better than gloss.
There's kind of a theme of like warmer brown with, this one has more like the purple or plum.
You mean mauve?
I feel like this is a very controversial choice.
I lived through this in the probably 70s and 80s.
I love it though.
I grew up in the 80s and it was like mauve. It's just a really, really dark.
Oh, this is really cool.
I love this.
Ooh, I really like this color actually because I feel like it has a purple undertone to it.
I'm not a huge like purple person, but I like brown.
I love the color. I don't know where I would use it.
I think it's an easy way to incorporate some color that doesn't feel too saturated. It doesn't feel over the top. It's nice and subdued and subtle color.
I like this one. I think I like the Mocha Mousse more, just because leans a little more purple. But I think it's an interesting transition to kind of start to go more towards plum and purple.
This looks like poised taupe to me, like almost identical. I think this is actually a good wall color. I would use it on cabinetry too. I would love to see this color somewhere a little bit like a jewel box, somewhere unexpected, like powder room, even maybe color drenching, so maybe painting the ceiling also in this color. I also think it would be fun in a mudroom on some cabinetry.
It could be fun as like a little powder vanity, you know? Like it doesn't, then it's not too much space.
Like this is a cabinet color that I would choose because of the fact that it could go with so many different colors. And you could lighten it up with countertops or flooring, and I think it would be timeless, I would say.
As an artist, I love the color. As a homeowner, I don't know how much longevity it would have.
I think that this is going to be a fad. I think it's gonna come and go really quick. I would 100% jump on board with this color.
I'm always on board for color because I like color a lot. So if they wanted to do it, yeah, I love color. I feel like you can use it still in a way as like a neutral, you know, like it's not super, super bold. So I think it could still tie into a space without being like, oh, that's a really strong color, you know?
It's pretty. I just think it makes me think of mauve, which I've lived through it, and it's,
Yeah, this is pretty. If I was building a new home, maybe, but like I wouldn't put this, like this would have to be like light floors, either light floors or like polar opposite, like dark, like
almost like tricorn black, like wood floors or something, like a herringbone pattern. Like I feel like you either have to be super bold with this or it has to be like really subtle and just like accent colors in a room. I don't like any of these.
Like all these do look nice together.
I think some of them work well together.
I do think they go together. I think they tell the story. There are some of them I would not pair, but overall, it is a cohesive color palette, yes.
I think the chartreuse is pretty, but I also like bright.
My least favorite would be chartreuse, but that's just because in my mind it looks very 70s.
I don't like any of these greens. They just seem too pea green.
Green is like my favorite color, and I love chartreuse.
I didn't see this mauve over here. I would, I need to exclude that.
Mauve finery, I think it's really pretty. I also love rain cloud.
I don't love mauve. I like rain cloud.
I feel like rain cloud's kind of in that teal zone. Not a big teal person. I like blue, but more of like a softer blue.
I like rain cloud.
These two.
I actually like clove too.
I actually really like the base. Bosque pear.
I don't love the Bosch pear.
I don't love Bosch pear.
I think it's the hardest to work with.
I think Bosque pear is really cool. I think it's pretty gutsy. You'd have to like find the right place to do it.
Yeah, Bosch pear I don't like.
No, Malabar is not bad.
Malabar is interesting. I feel like it's kind of sagey, but a little more muted. So this would be like a fun like bedroom, I think, or like a bathroom wall color.
I like Malabar because it's green, but it's a
Earthy.
interesting green.
Yeah, it's like an earthy green.
Yeah, because green is in right now, but it's not a greeny green. It's kind of a gray green, but it still reads green.
Brown again. See, there's definitely like something going on, and the purple. So there are some themes happening.
There's another mauve though.
I like the white snow just because it is like a more versatile white.
It's always nice to have nice neutrals that you can pull from. I feel like brown is an underrated neutral. It's fun to see it come in.
And I do like grounded.
I think grounded would be cool for like kitchen cabinetry. I think that'd be really fun. I'm a fan of the capsule. I think it's interesting to see like what that they all have some similar like the browns and the purples. It's fun to see it come